good whenever it is you're tuning in. Whoa! Welcome to TicketPrice.
What did I just sit down to?
The only show zany enough to ask the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? You see, I've been sick the last few episodes, so now I have to overcompensate.
Okay. Yeah, don't ever do that again.
I'm overcompensating.
What's that whistle thing? That
Yeah, the slide whistle.
Yeah, that's
oh
what
my
we need.
God.
I thought you were going to pull one out of your coat, honestly.
Pull one out of my ass. All right. But no, actually, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Episode 83 of Ticket Price. With you, as always, host and zany voice. I am Jake. With me, as always, co-host extraordinaire and the only man who continues his write-in campaign to Happy Madison Studios for them to make Joe Dirt 3 Citizen Dang. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
I don't know, but I have been writing them letters to not make Happy Madison 2. Or Happy Gilmore 2, rather, excuse me. No. And just have him stop making movies altogether.
I want everyone to really just take a moment to appreciate how funny I am, Tevis. Joe Dirt 3. Citizen Dang.
That was...
See, it's like Citizen Kane.
That was honestly really good. I enjoyed that.
Thank you. I'm just going to bask in my own farts now.
How long did that take you to...
About the car ride over.
Dang.
Thank God this bottle of water is 75% frozen or I would have spit it everywhere.
Put it over there by the fire. It'll melt.
I don't want to get closer to the smoke. I'll die. Oh, Tevis, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
I am feeling much better.
I can tell.
Although, you know, the thing with
like Kermit today.
Yeah, just a little. You know when you're sick, you finally get over it and you're like, haha, I feel better. It's all good. I'm past it. And then you just have this lingering cough for no reason. And you're like, cool, this is my life for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I understand that. Nothing worse than a cough that won't go away. Or maybe the hiccups.
You mean like that guy that's like had the hiccups for 22 years?
Yes. Something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
But no, I feel good. I look good. I sound good. And I'm ready to get into today's movie, Tevis.
Me too.
And that movie is Something's Gotta Give. The 2003 rom-com. We're just starting. You can't heavy sigh. All I did was introduce the movie.
I know. And that was it right there. That was enough. That was enough. No, honestly, we'll get into it. But this is going to be interesting, I think.
Written and directed by Nancy Meyers. Red flag.
Why?
Writer, director.
Oh, writer, director. Okay, yeah. I thought you meant just her in general.
I don't know enough about what she's done.
Private Benjamin.
I don't know what that means.
Baby Boomer.
Nope.
What Women Want.
Yes.
See?
Mel Gibson.
Father of the Bride.
Yeah. Wait, Father of the Bride. Is that Steve Martin?
Yes.
Steve Martin. No talent. Hair.
Colorless.
Colorless.
She does a lot of romantic comedies.
You stupid bitch. God, Steve Martin's looked 70 years old for the last 60 years. I'm going to put on a concert for dogs.
Not a fan?
No.
Okay. I can tell.
Don't worry. I'm going to partner with someone less funny than me. Martin Short.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a big Martin Short guy.
That's all right. Martin Short's not a big Martin Short guy. But Tevis, he was in the Santa Claus 3.
Martin Short was?
Yes, he plays Jack Frost.
Oh my God, I have seen that. Not watched the movie, but I've seen the
cover.
The cover.
Yeah,
he looks terrible.
All right. Getting back to Something's Gotta Give. Starring Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton, Keanu Reeves, and Amanda Pete.
Amanda Pete.
I guess. And Amanda Pete's eyebrows.
She's got some thick eyebrows, doesn't she? Damn.
You can't body shape a woman's eyebrows.
She look like the eyebrows of Captain Crunch.
What did I just say?
But they were lovely Captain Crunch eyebrows.
And people are out there wondering how it is you've been divorced twice.
It's weird.
Honey, bring your Captain Crunch looking ass to bed. Wrap me up in those eyebrows. Lord. I said, God damn.
But they look nice. They were nice and trimmed. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Budget. These eyebrows were made with an estimated $80 million.
Okay. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they build the beach?
It has Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton.
Yeah, that's probably.
And post-Matrix Keanu Reeves.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And both of Amanda Pete's eyebrows.
Okay.
Both of them.
Highest paid sons of bitches in the business.
Nice eyebrows. They yours? Both of them? Cool. We're so stupid.
Jesus Christ.
Why are we hung up on this? She's a very lovely woman who does a totally, completely fine job in this movie.
Yeah, she looks like that guy who fell off the into the subway.
No. You're just being mean because she was just like, oh, Jack Nicholson, I love you, but hold on. I have to announce the next gladiator fight. Mean. With a worldwide gross, that's what we were doing, of $265.3 million.
You've never seen eyebrows with a mullet before. It's weird.
Her eyebrows. Eyebrows.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How much money did this make?
What are we doing? They're not even that big.
No, that's what's funny about it.
They're just slightly.
Just, look like two Post-it notes up there.
If only women talked about my penis the way we're talking about Amanda Pete's eyebrows. No, it was huge.
Did that thing have a mullet?
It had its own eyebrows.
Oh.
It was so large, it had an elbow. Like Chuck Norris.
Oh.
Worldwide gross of $265.3 million.
Holy shit, are you serious?
No, I just made the number up.
I didn't know. I didn't hear you the first time.
You were too busy being carried off by those centipedes. Arthropleura, my God.
Oh.
There's a hot prehistoric reference for everyone.
Oh, Jesus.
Arthropleura being the ancient ancestors to the millipede back in the Carboniferous period, before the dinosaurs, when insects ruled the world. Picture millipede. Now picture it 10 feet long.
Got it. And that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no, fuck that. Mm-mm.
Okay, picture a dragonfly with a wingspan of like 6 feet.
No, I don't like that either.
3 feet? It doesn't matter. It's too damn big is what it is.
Way too big.
Okay. Picture an arachnid that has not delineated between tarantula or spider and scorpion. So it's still most of both. Okay. but it's 3 feet tall.
Oh, God.
And it's 3 feet wide.
Why?
To eat the giant dragonfly.
Fuck all that.
When insects ruled the world.
I don't like that.
All right.
200 and how much million dollars?
$265.3 million.
It's kind of impressive.
If I have to say it a fifth time, awards. 8 award wins with an additional 13 nominations, including an Oscar nomination for Best Leading Actress. Diane Keaton.
Do you know who she lost to?
No.
Charlize Theron.
Okay.
For Monster.
Never seen Monster.
There was no way anybody in that category was winning besides her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, she is fantastic in that movie. But that's kind of cool. Diane Keaton got nominated for this.
That's right. Because she did that laugh cry thing for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But she got nominated for a lot. Like, she got Critics' Choice Award, Screen Actors Guild Award, Golden Globes. Yeah, all of them she got nominated for Best Actress. Okay.
Where is the Jack Nicholson love?
He was actually nominated for Best Actor in a Motion Picture at the Golden Globes.
No one gives a shit about a Golden Globe.
But that's it.
Golden Globes are so meaningless. Like, I have Golden Globes. No one cares. They sit on my mantle, and I'm like, Mom, I have a Golden Globe. She's like, get a real award.
Get an Oscar. Call me when you get an Oscar.
I'm like, damn it, Mom. All right, Tevis, sir. What is your history with Something's Gotta Give?
I have absolutely no history with this movie.
Really? You've never seen it before?
Never seen it before. I would get this movie and... Oh my God, what's that other one he did?
Who did?
Jack Nicholson.
Bucket List.
No. It has pretty much the exact same picture of him on the cover as Something's Gotta Give. And every time I'd ever see it...
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
As good as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
With the dog.
He does what with a dog?
Yeah. But...
yeah.
I would always get those two movies confused, and I knew I had seen one of them.
Wait, this is your True Romance, True Lies.
Yes, absolutely. But no, I never watched this. So I was intrigued.
Okay.
But then I heard what the story was going to be.
Yeah.
And that made me icky. So I may have went into this a little bias.
Yeah, but you got to set that to the side.
I know, but I'm just going to throw that out there. So what is your history with this?
You're saying
movie?
You were not looking forward to it.
That is correct.
I have seen this movie before. One time. Don't ask me why. I don't remember. I don't remember when, where, why. It had to have been on TV. I would think. But I know I've seen it before. And I remember enjoying it.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, there's a reason I put it in the hat.
Because it was you.
I said it was me last time.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, never mind.
You bitch. I wanted to put sprinkle in more rom-coms. And I figured if I picked them, they would almost have to be better than anything Sarah would put in the hat.
Maybe.
Well, so far, my rom-coms in the hat are Something's Gotta Give. And so far, her rom-coms in the hat are While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah.
And despite the two leading actor-actress combo in my movie being 30 years older than hers, I think mine had more chemistry.
Yes.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes, we are.
No, so I was just like, man, what was that one movie? I remember I enjoyed it. We could go back and, oh yeah, Something's Gotta Give. I put it in the hat. Now here we are. talking about it. So, Tevis, are you ready?
Let's do it.
You could say I know a lot about younger women. Well, that's because I've been dating them for 40 years.
Did they was that the opening narration?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, I think I just ignored it. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, so Jack Nicholson is just talking about younger women as we look at cute women in the city. They're not like smoking hot. They're cute.
Yeah, I think I did just kind of shut my brain off. Pretty girls. No, just because I wasn't looking forward to this movie.
I like pretty girls.
Yeah, no, it's just I was not looking forward to this.
You're supposed to set that to the side.
I know, but
I watched Waterworld.
I got to the point where I knew what was going to happen. I thought I knew what was going to happen. Was going to be Keanu and...
Wait, are we there yet?
No, I'm just saying what I thought was going to happen. I thought Keanu and Diane Keaton were going to date. Jack Nicholson and Amanda Peet were going to date. And then they were going to hang out together and then realize they liked the other one better.
Mm-hmm.
And that really just gave me the ick.
And see, before watching it for the show, that is more or less how I kind of remembered the movie too.
Yeah. And I did not want to watch that.
You've never been hanging with buddies and realized you've got a thing for your friend's girl?
No, it's not that.
What about your friend's mom?
It's the fact that you have a thing for your girlfriend's mom.
Yes.
That whole thing kind of just creeped me out a little bit.
There's a whole song about it that's wildly popular.
What's the song?
Stacy's Mom.
That hasn't been popular in like 20 years.
I didn't say it was currently popular.
Jesus. No, that song is terrible.
No, you're terrible. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Stupid song.
She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
Gross.
She came out with nothing but a towel on. She was like, "You missed a spot over there. Spot over there."
I rhymed there with there. No.
Relax, Snoop Dogg. No, Jack Nicholson does a little opening ditty about women because he is a 63-year-old music mogul playboy, and he exclusively dates sub 30-year-olds.
That would tire me out, and I'm not 50 yet. I would not want that bullshit with the younger.
Yeah, but see, none of the relationships are serious or deep. It's more
physical.
Come help me spend my money, and then we're gonna have sex.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
No,
I could the hell out.
I could do that.
No. Anyway,
I'm sorry that you have started down the road of erectile dysfunction.
Started.
Kudos.
In the gully.
You're drooping like your aforementioned penis. No, I have to applaud you on your delivery, sir. That was spectacular.
Thank you.
Words you've never heard before. So, Jack Nicholson and Amanda Peet plan a sexy weekend at Amanda Peet's mom's beach house. Jack Nicholson plays Harry.
Are you having a stroke?
Maybe. He plays Harry.
Yes.
What is Amanda Peet's character's name?
Eyebrows? I don't know. What do you say?
Oh, the referee is he's telling the judges to deduct a point for a low blow. Low blow.
Damn it.
But no, mom's away, and they're going to have a beach house fuck sesh all weekend. Now, why did they have to go to Amanda Pete's mom's beach house? One has to assume that rich, successful rap mogul Harry has his own places to, get with it.
I was thinking the same thing, but maybe it's the whole doing it when your girlfriend's mom's place. I don't know. That's what I broke it down to, because
he thinks he's 19 and likes the danger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, wouldn't you know? Classic mix-up. Mom and sister, as in the mom's sister, so Amanda Pete's aunt. Yeah, they're using the beach house this weekend too.
They're both there? Oh my God, what do we do now?
Classic mix-up.
Sitcom shit.
This is a classic sitcom mix-em-up.
Speaking of sitcoms, right at the beginning when you see Jack and Amanda, I don't know, they're Harry and
eyebrows.
When you see them in the car driving,
yeah,
the green screen is so terrible. There's no wind. They're in a convertible. They're driving 60 down the highway.
You can't honestly expect that Amanda Pete was going to risk her life riding a car with 60-whatever-year-old Jack Nicholson driving.
I thought you would say she would not want to risk her life in a convertible with those eyebrows, because the wind grabs a hold of one of those some bitches.
Parachute.
She's up like a paraglider.
Mean. Wait. Oh, the referee is deducting another point on sportsmanlike conduct.
You could tow the car, or just keep it on the set where you're at, and then just turn on a fan a little bit. Just give it a little bit of blow. Make it look like it's moving. That, I don't know. That bothered me.
Fair enough.
And then you get this whole enter the sitcom trope. I was like, oh.
So we learned that Harry and Amanda Pete's character have not sealed the deal yet. He hasn't entered the Holy of Holies. He hasn't taken the log to the beaver. He hasn't...
He hasn't went in and got the idol. Don't know.
He hasn't taken old One Eye to the optometrist yet. See, he's a tomcat on the prowl. Meow.
It
hasn't gone there yet.
I was so trying to think of other ones from Grumpy Old Man, I couldn't.
I'm so happy.
I couldn't figure them out.
I got through more of them than I thought I would just off the top of my head.
Yeah, and then once I would remember one, you had already said it, and I was like, oh, shit, I can't do that.
You didn't remember it. I just told it to you. Dumbass. So she's still a little nervous about the deed. So she goes to put on a bathing suit, and they're just going to swim and enjoy some sun, and they can get to that later. But this is very important. There has been no deed.
No. I'm glad they established that.
Oh, they establish it.
Yes.
Beat us over the head like an eyebrow. Now, Jack Nicholson, in his boxers and a shirt, is, in the refrigerator. When who walks through the door but Diane Keaton playing... Damn it, I have it written.
Erica Berry.
I said it. I got there.
Erica Berry.
And Erica's sister. Zoe, thank you. And Zoe pulls a knife And Erica calls the cops, and he's like, Harry's just like, I am here with your daughter. This is all a big misunderstanding. And they're like, well, my daughter's in the city studying, you freak. And, what's the sister say? Don't move. I was in the Israeli army.
I think so. I can't remember 100%, but I think that's right.
It's something to that effect, that she was in the Israeli army.
And we get another sitcom trope. The classic misunderstanding.
Yeah. Amanda Peet does show up, though, in a skimpy outfit and quiets the situation down, to which they then begin discussing the implications of Amanda's plan. Her mom is less than thrilled with it.
Yeah, I don't think Harry gave off a very good first impression.
Well, he was in his underwear eating her food.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't be too happy with somebody's dick in my fridge.
As opposed to later in the movie when he's in his underwear eating her food.
Yes.
But we will get there.
That's a little bit down the road.
Oh, it was down the road. Now, ultimately, Jack's like, yeah, I'm just going to go. You guys enjoy your weekend. I'm going to go home. And let's be honest, that's what he should have done. But in classic sitcom style, he has been talked into staying. Mom and Zoe can have the beach house, but you know what? Everyone's busy. They're not going to see each other. Amanda and Harry can also share and stay at the beach house, and they can all enjoy their weekend with their own respective plans. My only thought was, no, thank you.
Yeah, I would have been in the car, like,
immediately.
We'll talk later.
Have a lovely weekend. Gotta go.
Absolutely. Now, did he take Viagra before or after? Were they planning on doing something after they realized the mom and sister were there?
We don't know when exactly he took Viagra or how many times. Because I don't know. I personally, being a true fan of the game and I respect the sport, and I don't dope. I don't take performance-enhancing drugs. I play the game as it was intended.
Natural.
My natural God-given ability.
Yeah.
And so I don't actually know like how long you can take Viagra and it stay in your system.
I have no idea.
Like, I know there's a window there. I don't know how big the window is.
So more than likely he took it earlier in the day.
Like before they got there.
Yeah.
But at some point, maybe during lunch or before dinner, he definitely took more.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bring that up is because if he would have gotten in the car and drove home, he would have had a heart attack behind the wheel.
Probably. But at least then he would have just died.
Yeah. I mean, he already died of embarrassment, so might as well.
I don't know if he did.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. That character had...
Harry's so slimy.
Harry is Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Is who I imagine.
Hold on to that thought. We'll get there at the end. But also, okay. Take the age difference out of it. You're with Amanda Peet. You're both appropriately aged for each other. So let's say you're her age in this moment. Yeah, her mom and aunt are home. Are you? And then for some reason, against your better judgment, you decide to stay and everyone's going to just like share the weekend beach house. Are you going to be able to be comfortable to perform?
No.
Now let's assume that your daughter and her boyfriend were planning on a romantic weekend at the beach house, and against everyone's better judgment, you all decide to share it. How pissed are you?
Oh,
At the at the possibility of what could be happening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I kicked down some doors and...
It looked like Uncle Buck taking shit off the hinges.
Yeah, and I'd throw somebody out like the opening of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh! So...
Who was that character that always got thrown out?
Oh, shit. It was Will's friend.
Yeah.
He has the crush on Hillary. I don't remember his name. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
This is what we're doing right now.
Jeffrey Towns, also known as DJ Jazzy Jeff, played the character of Jazz.
Jazz.
There it is.
There you go. So everyone's doing their thing, and Amanda Pete's character, whose name it's gone. I have no idea. Marin. And now I know why I couldn't remember it, because it's stupid. Marin and Harry are at, the shops along the beach, and Harry is very suggestively eating that ice cream cone.
A little bit, yeah.
He is licking it in very specific ways.
Foreshadowing.
You know what? And who does he bump into in the store while suggestively licking an ice cream cone?
Tongue deep.
Yes, he was. And he bumps into Erica.
Yes, he does.
And they exchange more awkward dialogue.
Yeah, a little foreshadowing there. I like that.
I don't know if that's what that was, but...
that's what I'm taking it as.
Then they have dinner. And by they have dinner, I mean for some reason, these two separate groups who have agreed to just have separate weekends have also decided to all eat dinner together. Why?
Yeah, this was awkward.
Yeah, which is why it made it into the movie, because it's an awkward get-together that no one would do.
Yeah, and I didn't like it at all.
It's very contrived.
Yes.
Much like the general sitcominess of this whole situation.
Is this where she says something about how many words can you rhyme with bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah. That got
or was that laugh. At the shops with the ice cream?
Yeah, it might have been at the shops.
Yeah, because she was like, "What do you do, Harry?" And
that's
like,
right.
"Oh yeah, I own drive-by records, and
Yeah, that line gave me a chuckle.
Yeah, how many words can you rhyme with bitch? That was funny. That one was funny. They have dinner, and Zoe goes on a tirade about the social and cultural inequality of a man like Harry, who's never been married. He never has long-term relationships. He just bounces from young woman to young woman and is seen as this, successful, sought-after playboy kind of, hero to the masses, hero to the men, but it's portrayed in a very positive light. But then if you take a woman like Erica, who is very successful, but she's quiet and she doesn't date, she doesn't fool around, she's not out there parading herself with a bunch of arm candy, and she's considered like a spinster, it's very negative. And, Zoe just goes on this whole awkward little commentary. Except with this movie, we'll get to it in a little bit. But this movie also inadvertently brings up another commentary.
Okay.
Indirectly. No one talks about it.
I missed that.
Not really. What?
Maybe I missed it. Well, what is the other one to bring up?
Oh, the one I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to just talk about it?
Sure.
The movie doesn't bring it up as in like a character talks about it. The movie brings it up by what the movie is about.
Okay.
Harry is dating Marin. Harry dates young women. Harry is seen by basically everyone and also portrayed like a creep.
Yes.
Like you're just like, oh, he's slimy. Like he's charming, but in like a used car salesman kind of way. He's a greaseball kind of character.
Yeah, I get that.
Erica can do the exact same thing with a younger man, and yet it's deemed okay.
You know what?
Because it's an older woman going after the younger man. She is not, the same stigma is not attached to her character. So they blatantly talk about and true to life, I'm not disagreeing with it because it's true, but they bring up the very real and very obvious social commentary about, a man can be a slut and be praised for it, right?
Yes.
But, we see this old man with the young girl, and you're like, oh, what a creep. And even think about it in like your everyday life where you see the guy in the midlife crisis car.
Oh, yeah. I'm almost there.
And, there's a girl in the passenger seat that you hope is his daughter, but given by the top she's wearing, you don't think she is.
Yeah.
And you're just going, oh, what a creep, right? He's a creep.
Yeah, probably has some money.
But if ages are reversed, no one bats an eye.
You know what? They do. No, they don't bring it up. I thought Zoe did at one time, but no, I don't think she does.
I think Harry might joke about it, but nobody really says anything about it. They're just like, oh, yeah, you should do it. He's cute and he likes you. And
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Everyone gives her green lights to go for this guy that's too young for her. But no one says he's too young. Everyone says go for it. But Marin is, quote unquote, too young for Harry.
Man, holy shit. Okay.
If you're going to bring up social commentary, I guess I would say you got to do it evenly or fairly, but you don't. I mean, do whatever you want. I don't care.
You should, but no.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'll bring it up and be like, fuck you, Nancy Meyers?
Meyers.
Meyers. Meyers. Meyers.
Yes.
As in Michael.
Yes.
Okay. We learn that Erica is a playwright, and apparently she is wildly successful, and that's how you know this movie was written by a writer.
That's fair.
She's written like 2 things, and it's just rolling in money, and everyone's like, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah. Has a house in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, her private beach house in the Hamptons, yes.
But they were wildly successful pieces.
Yeah, but they're plays in the modern era. How much money does someone actually make from writing a play? This isn't 1906 where plays like tour every city in every state across the country. Most of them don't even reach the point that they tour. And when they do tour, they're just hitting the big city in every state where they know they can at least draw one crowd.
See, when I first started watching this, I thought she was an author. I thought she had books published.
Mm.
And then later on, when we find out that she had a play that she wrote, I was like, wait, she wrote a play when she was an author? What the hell? And then, yeah, it dawned on me that I was an idiot. But,
well, I'm glad you had this realization.
So in my head, I was like, oh, yeah, she's an author, famous author. She's probably got money. But no, being a playwright, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much cash you're bringing in.
Yeah. Awkward dinner. So after the dinner, Erica and Zoe are doing dishes when all of a sudden, through the walls, they hear Marvin Gaye, baby.
Yeah, right then, I think I would be pissed.
You're like, he is doing something to my daughter's boobs.
Yeah. That door down. You keep this open.
You're under my roof.
Yes.
You keep this door open. When all of a sudden Marin starts screaming, and we learn that in the opening stages of the night, Harry had a heart attack and is in the throes of heart attack when Zoe and Erica come in, and Erica proceeds to give what my uneducated guess to be unneeded CPR.
Yeah,
if a person is conscious
works.
and breathing, as Harry was,
yeah,
isn't CPR unnecessary?
Yeah.
You're not choking. Let me give you the Heimlich.
What Jim Carrey movie was it where he was trying to give the guy CPR?
Dumb and Dumber.
He spits his food. Oh, yeah. When he gets the pills.
Yeah.
He gets the wrong
Pills
pills.
are good. Pills are good.
Spits
in with
his
the
food
air.
across.
In with the good air. Out with the bad. In with the... I'm going in. And he just spits those huge orbs. And the guy's like, no, this is Harry. He's resisting me.
Just lay back.
This is a lot easier if you just lay back. We're not talking about Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, but no, that kind of gave you the same vibe as what was happening here.
Harry's like, no, please don't. But Erica does, which again, if the patient is awake and breathing, I'm almost positive you don't need to do CPR on the person.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
He ends up in the hospital where we get the gag where the doctor, Mercer, gives him an IV drip that could prove to be a fatal combination depending on Harry's medications, and he just hooks it up to Harry's IV without asking about his medications first. So now my first thought was, Jesus Christ, this doctor's horrible.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you allergic to penicillin? As you pull out the needle, like, what?
Yeah. And as someone who is allergic to penicillin, I find this horrifying.
And then you get the whole thing about, oh, well, if you were on Viagra, then this could possibly be fatal. And he's like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. And then he frantically tries to pull the thing out.
Oh, he's like, are you on Viagra? And the girls are listening. And he's like, what? No. Well, that's good because I put a nitro drip in your IV. And if you were on Viagra, this could be fatal. And that's when he freaks out and rips the needle out. And
yeah, it was a little TGIF.
We keep alluding to just basic sitcom writing and premises, don't we?
Yes, we do. So far, this movie has a lot of them.
Yes. So, Nicholson, Harry, he's recovering. And Dr. Mercer, played by Keanu Reeves. Also, if I'm in the hospital and my doctor comes up to me and he sounds like Keanu Reeves, I'm going to a different hospital. I'm unplugging all the shit from my body. I'm going to walk my bare ass in gown to another medical facility.
Well, yeah, especially after he gives you the nitro drip without asking what medicines you're on. Whoa, man.
Whoa.
But he had the same cadence as every movie he's ever been in.
Because he's a movie star, not an actor.
Yeah. But, yes, because, like, as soon as he's talking, I'm like, is that John Wick? Like, is he...
Okay, so everyone knows that I like and appreciate Keanu Reeves as a person, but I think he's just the worst actor. And the more shit of his I watch, the more I'm like, how did you get famous, right? And I think he got famous because he got lucky with a role, and everyone's like, he's a nice enough kid. And he just kept getting more roles.
Okay.
You've only seen the first John Wick, right?
Right.
As of this recording, the most recent one. It goes like 20 minutes or more before John Wick says anything. And it is the epitome of Keanu Reeves level acting.
So it's excellent.
Because he says nothing, he's just doing his actions, but then at one point Lawrence Fishburne's character is like, well, John, are you mad? And the camera like pushes in on John's face and it's beat up John Wick and he's just, yeah. And I was in the theater and I looked to my wife. I went, what the fuck was that? Yeah. He couldn't just say yeah or yes or yeah or or like he was pooping or something. And he had to just really force this word out. Yeah. I'm like, oh God. And I knew right away I was in for a less than optimal time.
So you're saying it's not good?
I'm saying Keanu Reeves is not good.
Oh,
the movie's okay.
Okay.
Again, if you're watching a John Wick movie, you're in it for mindless violence.
Oh yeah.
So on that scale, it's fine.
Okay.
In the Keanu Reeves acting scale, it ranks at out of whoa.
It's pretty low.
That's
pretty low.
Shut up. Dude. Damn it. Anywho, we learned that Dr. Mercer knows who Erica Berry is and is a big, big fan of her plays, which obviously means he's also a big, big fan of Nicholas Sparks novels.
I was thinking the same thing. And honestly, when I saw who wrote this, I thought, is that the person who writes those books? And no, it wasn't, because I was thinking of Nicholas Sparks.
Well, that's a man.
Oh, is it really?
Nicholas, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I was thinking like Nicole for some reason. Even when I said it, I was still thinking Nicole.
Nicholas.
See, it works.
Nothing about that works. Nicholas Sparks.
Nicole less
Sparks is a man.
It's a man. Okay. Did you just assume his gender?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Technically, yes, I guess I did in fact assume his gender, which I will continue to do, just like I will continue to do with everyone until I physically meet that person and they inform me what their preferred pronouns are.
Okay.
And until that happens, I'm just going off what I see.
Nicole
Sparks.
Nicole Sparks.
Nicole Les Sparks. This is one of the dumbest bits we've ever done.
Oh, I don't know.
That's fair. Sarah's not here.
Zing.
God damn it. Okay.
So
I'm just saying, how can you not assume someone's gender or pronouns when you don't know that person and they've not set that issue straight if they felt the need to do so?
That's fair.
Okay. Moving on
to Jack Nicholson's bare ass.
His ass. Because it's a sitcom. So Harry was given some medicine that's going to make him a little loopy, but after the loopiness, he'll go to sleep and be comfortable. When all of a sudden, who comes strutting down the hallway in his hospital gown but Harry? And he turns around multiple times. I went, there's Jack Nicholson's butt.
Yeah. Hey,
there's Tevis's phone.
It's not even a fun message. God damn it.
What a waste.
Yeah, I was surprised to see some jackass.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Well, let's just say the surprises are still coming.
Yes, they will be.
But I was like, oh yeah, he's loopy in a hospital gown, and yep, there's his butt.
TGIF.
And I rolled my eyes. So for some reason, Dr. Mercer has the authority to homebound Harry, but the only home-like area is Erica's beach house. Despite the fact that rich music mogul definitely has his own team of doctors in the city, and he could 100% just, with the help of his many assistants, go the hell home and get helped by his own doctors.
Doesn't doctor tell him he can't travel? But I'm like, didn't you just drive there? Like,
yeah,
it's not like you're on a plane.
Right. And it's not like he would be driving.
Yeah. So that kind of confused me.
It doesn't really work or make any sense. Kind of like the CPR.
It's just a way to get them to live together.
Yes.
A little lame.
The sitcom tropes keep coming. The more we talk, the more I don't know what I think about this movie. But now Harry is bedbound in Erica's beach house, and eventually the circus leaves all of his assistants and all the whatever, and it's just Harry and Erica, and Erica's kind of stuck babysitting. I was like, man, that sucks.
There's no hotels.
He doesn't need a hotel. His assistant with a limo was just there. He could literally let Jon Favreau, who's basically playing the exact same character as fucking Lucky or Happy or whatever his fucking name is from Iron Man, same goddamn character. This might be in the same universe. Something's got to give. Could in fact be in the MCU, and this was Happy before he works for Tony.
I love that.
Right? It could be. Happy could drive him the hell home in a limousine while he motorboats his large-breasted assistant in the back.
Yeah, but my point was, if you are going to require him to be homebound, do not leave anywhere. Take a small little wagon so you don't get too much motion to this hotel instead of forcing him to stay with Erica. But I'm like,
well, they didn't do that either.
I don't know. Confused me. But I kept thinking, like, y'all are invading this poor woman's home.
Yes.
And just doing whatever the hell you want. And
correct.
It irritated the shit out of me. Like when he's laying in bed smoking that cigar.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Rich music mogul?
You're not Martin Riggs smoking in poor Roger's house.
He did that one time and Roger shut that shit down.
No, he did it all the damn time. He was doing it when in number 2 when he was asking where Trish put his laundry. He's smoking.
I don't think that's true. Now, in the office, to piss his boss off, that's a different story. It also sounded like, for a second, I thought you said he was doing it while he was doing a number 2. And I'm sitting here going, in what Lethal Weapon is Riggs just taking a dump? I have 4. We haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, hear me out. It's a beach home. It's not her actual home. If she were so put out, couldn't Erica also just leave?
Yeah, but would you want to leave some strange guy in your house?
I'd rather leave the strange guy and my daughter in the house than be there present with
well, the daughter had to leave. She had to go back to the city
school
to work.
Or whatever. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But you get my point.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
There are multiple options for every character involved.
Yes.
But they end up talking and, you know, they don't really get along, and then they kind of get like a frenemies, and then they begin to understand one another, and their relationship begins to develop. But before it's really developing, Diane Keaton decides it's time to go to bed. And as every woman clearly does, gets completely naked while walking to the bed. I have not known any woman to not go to the bedroom fully clothed, somehow without getting naked, change into a completely different set of clothes, and then go to bed fully clothed.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I mean, a little.
I am?
Yeah.
So you're saying that these women in my life should walk around naked more?
Well, no, you could sleep naked.
Well, you could, but no one does. They go to the bed. They're like, all right, I'm going to bed fully clothed. They don't just start stripping. Then they're in the bedroom. Then they somehow change into their pajamas without ever taking anything off.
It's magic.
But then I'm like, wait, Why are your pajamas are the exact same shit that you were? They're just a different pattern. Like, why did you bother changing?
Just a little bit thinner.
You're in a t-shirt and pajama pants. How is this any different? But at no point is there nudity. I guess that's my point.
Okay, it's like Superman
actual
changing
women,
in the phone
real
booth.
life women are never naked.
Okay. The never nudes?
The never nudes.
Okay.
They've got the Daisy Duke jorts.
That's it.
Well, under your underwear.
Yeah.
So, never mind. So, I knew this kid.
What?
Hold on.
Okay.
I flip-flopped multiple times on telling this story. I don't know why. Who essentially wore 2 sets of underwear at all times.
Okay.
He wore tighty whities, but he didn't want anyone to know he wore tighty whities, so he wore boxers over his tighty whities.
What?
So, at any given moment, or I should say every given moment, he had on 2 pairs of underwear.
That's ridiculous.
He liked the tighty whities, but those were not fashionable.
Who's going to see you in your tighty whities?
No one, because he had the cover boxers.
But
he basically had tighty whitey incognito mode.
But was he... I'm so confused right now. Was that all he was walking around in?
No.
So he had jeans on too?
Yes. And frequently a hoodie.
Then why does it matter? Why does it matter if you're wearing tighty whities?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one walking around in multiple pairs of underwear.
3 layers of cloth covering your junk. That shit's a swamp.
That's true. Or sometimes he'd wear like the baggy, not the big shorts that were fashionable in that era.
Basketball shorts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, basketball shorts, boxer shorts, tighty whities.
Ugh. Okay. My brain just kind of ground to a halt.
Oh, so you've reached normalcy.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm just saying. Actually, I don't remember what I was saying. So Erica gets completely naked in her office area and then begins strutting to her bed completely nude.
Yeah, but the camera is shoulder up.
You see her you see the clothing coming off, but you don't actually see anything.
Yes.
When who comes stumbling down the hallway trying to find the kitchen?
How big is this place?
It's a Hamptons beach house, so.
Damn. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's larger than my actual house.
So he was hungry. He was looking for the kitchen.
Oh, he was hungry. He was a tomcat on the prowl. Meow.
So, what was your reaction? Ice?
My water bottle. It betrayed me. Shut up. Oh, God, I thought it was melted. There's just a hidden block of ice in there that definitely just shot forward.
Like razor blades going down your throat.
I'm fine. Please continue.
So what was your reaction when you first watched this? Do you remember this happening?
Hidden. Well, again, I think I watched it on TV.
Oh, so okay.
No, I had no knowledge, forewarning, or even a hint of an idea that this was about to happen.
When it happened, I was like, holy shit, what? And then it happened so fast and it was kind of blurry a little bit.
Yeah.
I almost thought that they did like a CGI head replacement. So I had to keep rewinding it.
No.
And pausing it.
And then I played it on like super slow-mo.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. You could think that, and because then it cuts to Jack, but then it cuts back to her.
Yes.
Then it cuts to Jack. Then it cuts back to her. So if you didn't see all full frontal Diane Keaton the first time, you definitely did the second or third time.
Yes. And
full frontal 57
I think so.
year old Diane Keaton. I just went, oh my God.
Shocked the shit out of me.
I was shocked.
I was alive.
The paramedics came in. They had the paddles. They yelled clear, but before they could touch me, it was just full frontal Diane. I was like, oh my God, put it away. Not how do I put this? There's nothing erotic about the moment.
No.
For me, maybe you, I don't know. But for me, there wasn't. But it wasn't like, ew, disgusting, old Diane Keaton, put that away. It felt like if I had accidentally walked in on my mom or my grandmother.
That's how I felt.
And I was just horrified. Yeah. I was horrified. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Diane Keaton.
Yeah. I think it's because she's such a sweet character through the whole beginning of this. And then it's like, oh shit, we're going to see everything. Okay.
I don't want to see everything. I don't want to see any. I don't want to see any of it.
No, me
because again, it felt like if you had just accidentally walked in on your mom changing or something.
I agree.
Just shocked and mortified.
Yeah. But I had to look it up to see if that was actually her. And what the thing I was reading was saying this was her first full frontal, but she has gone topless back in like the 70s.
Oh, okay.
So
send me those pictures for research purposes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this shocked the shit out of me. No.
And Harry's like freaking out in the hallway and slams into the wall. And
now later on, and again, it's the way Jack Nicholson talks. He's like, we don't have to make a big deal out of this. I just saw your tits and a little bit of and she screams and runs off. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever wanted to hear Jack Nicholson say the word tits.
No, it made me uncomfortable.
Right?
I didn't like it.
Okay. Also, I'll put this. Tits is that's just like an ugly, vulgar word.
It is.
I don't like the word tits.
I do not either.
Look at her tits. She's got great tits. And I'm just going, no.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
It's a big, just kind of.
It's unattractive.
Gross word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at the daddy-daughter dance. A couple of years ago.
That is worse.
No.
I don't know where this is going.
So my
We're
daughter
talking about tits.
My daughter was 10 at the time. Me going to this daddy-daughter dance is basically me going into this gymnasium, sitting at the table while she runs around and has fun with her friends.
Sure.
So I got stuck with another dad of one of her friends, and I'm not a big fan of this guy.
Sure. Did you know him like prior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I don't know a whole lot about him, but just a couple things kind of just, I don't know, turned me off about him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to really talk. So
you just nod and sit quietly.
Just play on my phone.
Yeah.
And there was a teacher, I'm assuming she was a teacher, walking by who had a rather large chest. And I cannot remember this guy's name, but he just kind of looked and he kept watching her as she's walking by. And he looks at me and he's like, man, those are some huge tits. It's like, oh. We're at the daddy-daughter dance, you dick. What the fuck?
And it's always those guys that use that term, too. And also just be cool, man. If you're going to steal a glance, like, be cool about it.
When he said that, I was like, ugh, please go away. So.
Please take your disgusting...
So this last time they had the daddy-daughter dance, I saw him and I avoided the hell out of him.
Good call. It's not as bad as your turd cutter story, but
oh yeah, that guy was the worst too. I'm sure he's used the tit word.
oh yeah. I don't know. That's not one of my go-tos.
No, me either. Me either.
I prefer frontal protuberances.
Who?
Not who, it's a what.
Oh, I thought it was a character I missed.
No, instead of saying tits, I prefer frontal protuberances.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more elegant.
Yeah.
It rolls right off the tongue. Frontal,
especially if you're in bed and your mouth is full.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're talking about frontal protuberance. Because that's what heroes do. Although I do feel like, I'm going to throw this out here. Feel free to veto. I almost feel like we need a Diane Keaton award for being brave enough for nudity above and beyond the Call of Duty. This isn't just for any nudity. Like Jack Nicholson showing his ass in a hospital gown doesn't qualify for this.
Above and beyond the call of nudity.
The Diane Keaton award.
Yes. It's going on the list. So is it after this moment, like the next day we get them walking down the beach?
It's later on, yeah. After this. Because we learn, Harry learns like, okay, you can't have sex until you can climb a flight of stairs. And so, he's homebound, but he's learning that he is developing feelings for Erica. And Erica realizing she's developing feelings for him. And they begin essentially kind of going on dates and spending the night together, not sexually, but just like talking and just connecting. And for me, this is the movie. This whole section, all the scenes post. Okay, I say all the scenes. Once you get past the sitcom-y, you're an old man dating my daughter. Once you get past that, once Amanda Peet and her eyebrows exit stage left.
Okay.
Now this movie starts. Because Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton's chemistry is electrifying.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
This is by far my favorite part of the movie. Is not just this moment, but it's them two interacting together.
They're so good together.
They are.
It feels easy and natural. You believe it. You cannot help but fall in love with them together when they're together.
I agree. And it was so weird. Like, we spent time with Harry by himself. We spent time with Erica by herself.
And neither one's that likable.
No, I was like, okay, these are fine characters. They're, whatever. But then they get together and they start to have a serious conversation. Man, there's something.
It's almost like Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton can act.
Yeah.
And then once we got through all the schlocky, hokey, rom-com-y stuff, and we got to the acting, it was really good.
I agree. 100%.
So lots and lots of that. And honestly, so much of it is so similar. I can't, if we were to go beat for beat, I can't remember chronological orders.
Oh, yeah, me either.
But essentially, Erica realizes that she is into him. However, she feels like she can't pursue. Ultimately, Marin comes in to visit, make sure they're both doing okay. And her and Marin picks up on their connection.
Yes.
She sees the way Harry looks at Erica and vice versa, the way they talk to each other, the way they laugh together. So when Harry's away and it's just Marin talking to her mom, she's like, Mom, like, you like him and he likes you. Like, go for it. And Erica's like, no, I can't. And she's like, wait, Marin being she's like, wait. You're just saying that because you think he and I had sex. And that's crossing some line. She's like, well, yeah, And Marin's like, but we never had sex. You didn't? Not once. So Marin now finally gives the last two pieces of the Erica Harry relationship puzzle. She explains that Harry, in fact, did not have sex with Erica's daughter, which was a huge problem Erica was having.
Rightfully so.
And Marin and Harry officially break up. And it's very amicable. Because obviously Marin is like, I was just having a fling with an old rich guy for old rich guy's sake.
Yeah, I wrote down in my notes, hey, they made it not creepy.
Because I was mostly. I mean, there's still a little creep factor.
I think they did a good job with what the corner they painted themselves in. They did a good job.
Yeah,
they did a good job. But we were talking about Jack Nicholson's chemistry with Diane Keaton.
Yeah,
even when they're the texting back and forth when they're in the
the IMing.
Yeah, that was fantastic too.
It is.
That just their reactions to the texts that are coming in, their thought process of, oh shit, should I say this? What if I, whatever. And then it leads them into the kitchen, and you get that moment where Erica realizes Harry's with her daughter, and she's like, you guys have fun. You guys make pancakes. I'm going to go to bed. And Jack walks up to the counter and is like, what, you don't want pancakes anymore? And she's like, no, no, I don't. And the look of disappointment that covers Jack Nicholson's face during this moment. Such great acting by both of these two. But it's so weird that the chemistry that they were able to connect with through not even being in the same room. You know what I mean?
Well, it's almost like they can act.
Absolutely. It's great.
So we get through all that. So now they've decided, now granted, also during all of this, Erica has been seeing Mercer, the doctor.
Yes, she has.
But you know what? It's not official. There are no titles on this.
That's fair.
So Erica and Harry have their first kiss. And that quickly escalates to other things. And I never thought I would see Diane Keaton pull Jack Nicholson up by his mussed up hair from her nether region.
Yeah, I have in my notes, and it got weird.
How do I put this? I have never wanted to see Jack Nicholson go down on anyone.
Yeah, I don't even like watching him eat a hamburger on screen.
Lick that ice cream, Jack.
Yeah. But the moment he takes those scissors and he cuts off her turtleneck,
yeah,
I was like, are we going like where we shouldn't be going? Like, you don't want to fade to black and just let us as the audience imagine it.
He ventures south, and then she lifts his head up, and then the camera cuts to his surprised face with his mussed hair, and I'm going, oh my God! Oh my God! Mom! No!
Uncle Pete?
Whoa! But I feel like I'm seeing things I shouldn't be seeing again.
That's what I felt like, too. I felt like I was,
whoa!
Like you walked in on my mom and, oh.
Uncle Pete's head was between her legs.
I don't know what he was doing.
He just sounded like a propeller.
He came out of there and was like, hey, look, a quarter.
Oh, Tevis, what are you doing here? Doing here?
How many class rings are in here?
Oh my God! Wait a minute! I thought my joke was bad. Jesus Christ! You didn't even go to Bellevue. What? What is that?
I think could hold Amanda Pete's eyebrows.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. You're just being mean to Amanda Pete for no reason.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh. So, movie progresses. They fall in love, but Harry doesn't really know what love is. And so he kind of goes about his life and does his own thing while he's trying to process, leaving a heartbroken Erica to finish her new play based on her and Harry's experiences over the course of his heart attack week or whatever, weekend, however long it was.
Yeah.
Handful of days. And also continue dating Dr. Mercer.
This is where we get the crying montage.
Oh, yeah, this went on too long.
Yeah.
Like way too long. So
it got really, it felt, again, the beginning of this movie was this way. The whole TGIF sitcom shit, it kind of started to get back into that.
Oh, 100%. I remember you've mentioned it a few different times with different movies. The really awful forced laughter.
Yes.
That's how I felt with Diane Keaton's crying.
I felt the same way.
It was so obnoxious and over the top and fake and just,
Yeah, when she got the call, the voicemail that Dr. Mercer that she had forgotten their date and he had basically got stood up.
Yeah.
But left her that voicemail and oh yeah. I was like, man, are we going to do that? Oh, we're still going. Okay. And then she would cry.
It kind of sounds like a Sims character.
Right.
Let me out of the pool.
But yeah,
why are you putting so many houseplants near the fireplace? What?
I don't remember what I was going to say now.
He doesn't remember. Keanu Reeves got stood up.
Oh, yeah. When she kept doing that loud cry and typing cry and just, it was a little.
Wasn't there even she was eating just like a bowl of ice or like the container of ice cream?
I think so.
Crying.
Still crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. She cried for probably 4 days.
Which that is fine and I get it, but like, God damn, this sequence went too long.
Yeah.
Now we see both of them kind of going about their lives. But I think so after all the crying and we see the success of her new play and everything, and we kind of see how Erica's going, it mostly transitions back to Harry as we see Harry beginning to grow
a beard.
That's also true. That's also true.
I don't think I've ever seen Jack Nicholson in a beard before.
I don't think I have either. It was weird.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's odd.
It was odd.
Now I'm picturing it and I'm just, whatever I was going to say is gone now because it's just, Tevis, it's okay. Bearded Jack Nicholson isn't real. Bearded Jack Nicholson can't hurt you. I
don't know which one I was more scared of, the beard or
I would say eyebrows
or the full frontal part.
Oh, full frontal.
I agree.
Horrifying.
I agree.
The movie gave us the new tagline for TicketPrice. Schmucks are people too.
I have that down as one of the lines I really liked.
Hey, schmucks are people too. Welcome to TicketPrice, where schmucks are people too.
We're going to steal that.
And stolen. Thank you, Nancy. But Jack realizes he's tried to fix his life. He's tried to be retired. He's tried to date. He's talked to a bunch of women from his past that he used to date. He's learned more about himself. And now this is very important, Tevis. From when they said goodbye to when they ultimately see each other again in Paris, 6 months.
6 months
have gone by. 6 months.
6 months.
Harry decides he wants to talk to Marin. Ask her about their relationship, apologize if he ever did anything or said anything wrong or that was hurtful, or if he ever mistreated her. He's going on like a redemption road, right? With all these different women he's dated, and he makes it to Marin. And he comments about how she's just radiant. He's never seen her like this. And she's like, well, it probably helps that I'm 3 months pregnant. Oh, that's oh my gosh. Congratulations. Who? I mean, my husband.
She moves fast.
She had a conversation with her mom earlier in the movie about how she was just always going to protect herself and never be broken up about love or anything. And Erica's like, that's stupid. You're being stupid. You're stupid. And you got to just let yourself be open and be vulnerable and find that connection with someone. That's what makes life worth living. In 6 months, within 6 months of hearing this advice, she met a guy, got pregnant, got married, talks to Harry again.
Yeah.
And I do believe that is the order in which this had to have happened.
I agree. Yeah.
Bullshit. They got married. Who did they elope? There's no way this was a fully planned out, arranged marriage in less than 6 months. My wife and I don't really believe in long engagements. Like, if you've proposed, you've made your commitment, just like get your shit done.
Yeah.
Within
a year. Yeah.
We were trying to fast track it. It still took us 6 months minimum to have the wedding. They're already married and she's already 3 months pregnant. I'm going, this is such horseshit. She got drunk, fucked that guy, got pregnant, and was like, uh-oh. And he was like, oh. And then Erica and her Israeli vet sister pulled shotguns. Shotgun wedding.
Yeah. I could see that.
His timeline is a little... For Marin's character, this timeline does not work for the amount of life she has suddenly experienced.
Yeah, she experienced all of it.
Man, 4 years, 6 months.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Anywho, Harry goes to Paris, goes to Erica's favorite Parisian restaurant where he'll know she'll be, and there she is. But she's definitely on a date with Mercer, who definitely just bought an engagement ring.
Yeah, this was pretty predictable.
However, when it was all said and done, Harry leaves, but Mercer saw how much they truly loved each other. Breaks up with Erica so they can be together. Or something to that effect.
Is he the world's nicest person?
Apparently.
I mean, it is Keanu Reeves, so.
Maybe he just got tired of that 60-year-old puss. I don't know.
I don't know. But, yeah, it's like as soon as he gets off that elevator, because he goes in the elevator with a beard. He comes down, no beard. And
how long was that elevator ride? My God.
But as soon as he got off the elevator, I was like, he's in Paris.
Yeah.
And then they have that really shitty green screen again. As you could tell, the keying around Jack Nicholson was not good, but
they spent $80 million. They could have flown someone to Paris.
Yeah. Damn. But But I knew as soon as he gets off the elevator, I was like, I know exactly where this is going.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, though, Harry and Erica are together, and we cut to. I thought this was weird. Harry and Erica meet up with Marin and Marin's husband and their new daughter for like dinner or something. And Harry and Erica are playing Grandma and Grandpa. And they're loving it and they're enjoying, it's great and everyone's happy and they're a big family. And this struck me as a little ick. And I maybe I'm wrong. So you have Harry. Harry had multiple disturbingly sexual thoughts about Marin.
Yes.
She even straddled him mostly unclothed multiple times.
Yes.
We in the movie we see him slap her ass.
Yes.
She has definitely touched his penis.
Yes.
And he has definitely touched her frontal protuberances.
Yes, and yes.
Now he's stepdad and he's just loving grandpa? That's weird, right?
It was a little weird.
A little
not gonna lie.
It's a little,
but it's still better than where my mind went before my watch.
If the husband were Mercer.
Yes.
And if Harry and Marin had done the deed.
Yes.
This would be a Jerry Springer episode.
Yes.
Yes. But I think we're there. Credits, big happy family.
Yes.
Only a little ick. Not nearly as ick as it could have been.
I agree.
All right. Did we miss anything that you wanted to touch on?
No.
Don't say eyebrows.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna be nice.
Ratings. IMDb 6.7. Rotten Tomatoes 72% for a grand total of 139 points. Not the best rating, but not the worst rating.
Hey, at least I'm going over 100.
And you know what? Again, this was 139, only 1 point worse than Backdraft.
Oh, okay.
Overall. Would you like some reviews?
Maybe.
Okay.
Do we have Ebes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's do that one.
The Atlantic.
That's not Ebes.
You're just along for the ride. It's tempting to describe this Keaton Nicholson vehicle about late in life love as a bad movie. But that would be giving it too much credit.
Oh. Okay.
Ebert, this one takes a little explanation.
Okay.
A movie like this depends crucially on its stars. To complain that Nicholson's playing himself and that Keaton is playing God, how does he word it? Not playing herself, but playing the way she publicly portrays herself is missing the point. He goes on about how many critics and many people felt like this movie, like you mentioned, Jack Nicholson is just playing himself. Diane Keaton is just playing herself. Like, what are we doing here? And he's like, no, guys, you're missing the point. The fact that you feel that way, A, is irrelevant. And B, if anything, just goes to prove how well these actors are playing those roles. / perhaps even how well they were cast in those roles.
Yeah.
He's arguing against the negative argument of, well, this actor's just playing themselves,
Okay.
3.5 stars.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
No.
You are out of your mind.
I didn't give it 3.5 stars.
Ebert is out of his mind.
3.5 stars.
Oh,
Suck it, Die Hard.
God damn it.
How's it feel to know that Die Hard is worse than Something's Gotta Give?
It's not. 100% not.
3.5 stars. 3.5 stars.
He's
What did Die Hard get? Like 1.5?
probably negative 1.5.
I think it was a 2 or 2.5. I can't remember.
Ebert is horribly wrong.
All right. Well, you know what? It's interesting you say that, but before we get there, we have to give out some awards. Do we not?
We do.
Well, I would like to give out the Diane Keaton Award for bravery and for going above and beyond in the call of nudity to Diane Keaton.
I applaud that award.
Oof.
Well earned.
Mommy, no!
Well earned. So I kind of cheated on this one a little bit. I have the Holly Berry Award for the worst line.
Halle Berry.
It's Holly.
Stop. It's not Holly.
Halle Berry.
She's never going to be on the show.
The Halle Berry Award for worst line. It's the crying montage.
That's not a.
That's a line.
Again, every time I do it, it just sounds like The Sims.
It goes on for too long.
Goes on for so long.
And it's not done well.
Well, speaking of goes on for too long, I would like to give officially Something's Gotta Give the Return of the King Award.
I didn't know that was a thing.
For having 15 sufficient endings. But none of them are the actual ending. They're all strung together to make sure that the last true ending of this movie is 35 minutes long. And by the end of it, you're praying for death.
There wasn't that many endings in this.
Well, nothing has as many endings as Return of the King. That's why Return of the King is the name of the award.
I'd say there was only 2.
No. They say goodbye, and then he goes on his whole fucking redemption thing, and then they meet up about the play that's finished when Harry realizes her play is about them, and they have another goodbye, and then he tries to put his life together more. Then they meet in fucking Paris, and they're together, and they kiss, and they hug on the bridge of Paris. That's still not the end, because then we get the baby and the ick at the table, and then that takes forever.
It does take a while. But no, there's 2 endings, because you know these 2 are getting together.
But they get together like 3 times, and then it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, but you knew at the end they were going to be on a bridge kissing.
You knew, but that wasn't the end. That's my problem. It could have been, but it wasn't. Any number of these could have been the end. Fucking end your movie. The Return of the King Award is going to Something's Gotta Give for too many endings. Wrap it up. No one cares. All we needed was for Jack Nicholson to turn to who the fuck ever in the restaurant and just be like, my friends, you bow to no one. Move it along.
The best part of this movie for you?
The middle.
I think I have the same thing.
My favorite part is the insertion. The middle part.
You didn't like watching him eat that peach?
You cannot say that while I'm taking a drink. I'm dying. God damn it.
No, I know what you mean by the middle. My best part is just Erica and Harry talking. Anytime those 2 are together and interacting in any way, that is the best part of this movie.
But like, if there's anyone else around, for some reason it's ruined.
I know, right?
And I don't know if it's almost like the writing isn't as good.
I don't know. There is something
There's
there.
something that's just like, oh, this sucks. But when it's just those two, it's magic.
Yes. Yes, it is. And by the end of this, I was like, they have got to get together. Come on, Harry, get your head out of your ass.
Least favorite part? Full frontal.
It's probably the green screen shit.
You and your green screen.
There's only two.
Keying isn't very good.
There's only 2 moments of it, but
Diane Keaton was getting some good keying.
I'm sure she was. But yeah, every time I see both of those, I'm like, oh god, it's ickier than the whole Jack and daughter mother thing.
Yeah, but also the worst part of this movie is that crying montage.
That's true too.
The Morpheus Award for Best Dressed goes to Keanu Reeves' Dr. Mercer.
That's a good one. Yeah.
He is always in some like really dapper suit.
Yeah. When he's in Paris, he's got that scarf all wrapped up.
Yeah. He looks very Parisian.
He does. Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that. The Brie Larson Award for bad acting. The winner of the previous award for the Morpheus Award is Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. Right. Are you Erica Berry? The Erica Berry?
I cannot buy him as a doctor.
I'm a huge fan.
It sounds really good, actually.
Thank you. Yeah. Whoa. I know Kung Fu. Keanu Reeves is the worst. Not as a person, as an actor.
Do you have a prop you'd want to display in the studio?
Actually, yes.
Okay. What is it?
I have 2 that I think would work. Do you have one?
I do.
Okay. What's yours?
Yeah, you go first.
You know what we need is the blood pressure cuff hanging off one of the rafters in the studio.
That's a good one. Okay.
Or it would be the glass jar of beach stones. So it'd be all the white stones with the one black one.
That's what I picked.
I figured it was.
Yeah.
But the sex blood pressure cuff. We need to check your blood pressure. Now, blah, 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 blah.
That's all I have for awards.
That's all I got as well. Final thoughts time. You want to go? Or you want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
I watched this movie twice.
Okay.
Because I know for 100% sure I went into this with a bias because of what I thought this movie was going to be and the way they were going to end up being together. I hated all the sitcom bullshit. Very contrived shit right at the beginning. But once those two get together and are having serious conversations, once you get past that first, probably 20 minutes, this movie is good. And I had kind of a roller coaster thought process of this movie because at the beginning it was awful. I hated it, but then they had that moment where they're talking and they're interacting really well, and that was really great. And then it got to the crying montage and some of the bullshit in between the crying montage and them talking at the play. This movie started to go back up again. Those two together, like you said, they're magical. And this movie is worth the ticket price just for them two. So just bear with it. Get through this 15, 20 minutes of bullshit. You'll enjoy this movie.
The opening of this movie is tough to sit through. It's hokey. It's stilted. You're just watching it going, oh, God. Literally anyone could have written this. It's not good. It's like Big Bang Theory levels of not good. And the ending, any of them. Oh, Jesus. I just wanted it to be over. So needlessly drawn out. I can't. And yet, this movie is worth the ticket price.
What?
The middle.
It's the creamy middle.
The middle is so good. We talk about it on this show all the time about good acting, about good writing, about what the right dialogue in the right hands can do. And this movie epitomizes that. Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson are electrifying on screen together. They fall in love with each other, and you will fall in love with them. There's no other way to explain it. The ending takes too long, and the beginning takes a little too long to get started. But once you do, this movie's so good. Once we get to what it's really about. And that middle part is so good. It overshadows the bad. It's worth the ticket price. Suck it, Sarah. My rom-coms are better than your rom-coms.
I almost thought for sure you were going to talk yourself into hating it.
I almost did. And then we got to talking about the good stuff, and I talked myself into loving it again.
Okay.
And next time I watch it, it's going to be the edited for TV version.
You'll know it's coming. Just close your eyes.
But I won't have to close my eyes if it's edited for TV.
That's true.
Other than the frontal nudity, what does this movie lose by going TV version?
No, nothing.
I won't have to listen to Jack Nicholson say tits.
there
and I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
So there you have it, folks. The swerve you didn't see coming. Unanimously worth the ticket price.
I didn't think.
Something's got to give.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. Hat time. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
I'm nervous.
I've got to try.
I'm nervous
to come up with a hint. But anything I say will give it away. At one point in time, this was the highest grossing independent film ever made.
Blair Witch?
This predates Blair Witch. Years ago, in Japan, my master Yoshi.
Super Mario Brothers?
No, my master Yoshi was a master of the ninjutsu. And I would mimic his movements
from my cage.
And then one day, his rival. Shit.
His rival. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. No, Hamato Yoshi is Splinter. And Shredder and his rival, Hiroku Saki, attacked him from behind.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
The original live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hell yes.
I have not watched that in a long, long time.
I have not watched this in like a week and a half. And I'm overdue.
I think you're lying. I think you were watching it on the way over here.
I'm glad that's the direction you went with my lie. You're lying. You were watching it earlier today. You got pizza on your shirt.
Yeah. I know what kind that is.
That super long, stringy New York style.
The best.
I'm dying. All right.
This is what we do. Do.
Yes. What was that?
I don't know. That song just came to my head. And I was like, that was from.
Kind of looked like a big turtle.
It was
in a trench coat.
You going to LaGuardia,
You're going to
right?
LaGuardia, right? Hey, what are you doing, bogey?
You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Oh, a Jose Canseco bat. Tell me you didn't spend money on this.
Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. Okay. TMNT.
Hey, it's a good thing these guys aren't lumberjacks. No joke. The only thing safe in the forest would be the trees.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to need this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready because I brought it with me. We're going to go watch it right now.
It's playing on my phone.
This is the part where they jump Raph on the roof and just beat the shit out of me. You know, this reminds me of something. I was just a random post I saw while doom scrolling, and somebody was like, name a moment in any movie where you would immediately insert yourself to try to change the outcome. And the first comment was, if I had been there with my boy Raph, that fight would not have gone down that way. And my only thought was, hell yeah, this guy gets it. That's exactly right. It would not have gone down this way, Tevis.
I think we
this movie is worse than
I was gonna say, I think we know your preference on this movie.
No, I have to watch it without any nostalgia or bias.
Impossible.
This will be the greatest challenge of my life.
The hardest thing I've ever had to do.
But I am prepared. I'm prepared.
Okay.
We have been doing this show for over a year. And I am ready for this.
You can't let your bias get to you now.
I will not. I have been nothing but professional in all of my ratings.
Mm-hmm.
I have been honest about what I love. I've been honest about what I hate and how they rank, regardless of my love or hate. But this will be the greatest challenge I've ever had.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
This is what we do. Jesus. You started it.
It's like Fraggle Rock over here.
We got to get the cameras going. I'm too animated to not be on camera. Everyone can just see my beauty and my full frontal. I'm going to give myself the Diane Keaton Award.
I don't think YouTube will let us monetize.
Well, at the moment, based on their guidelines, we can't monetize this anyway.
That's true.
All right, Tevis, do you have anything else, good sir?
I do not.
All right, everyone. Oh, my God. Thank you all so much for listening. Episode 83, Something's Gotta Give. Diane Keaton, Jack Nicholson rom-com. Is it worth the ticket price? A unanimous yes. Tune in next week as we dive into the original live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Below this episode's description, there are 2 links. One is for bingo cards, so please let us know if you got bingo and are playing along as you listen. The other is for our merch store. Check out, we've got all kinds of fun things currently listed. And trust me when I say we have more fun things being designed and are in the works coming soon. We have a Patreon if you feel so inclined to support the channel in that way. But most importantly, if you haven't already, please follow the show. Click the bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our regular episodes like this or our bonus content like Top 10s, Sarah and Slies, all the good stuff. In the meantime, as always, we ask that you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a good night.
Schmucks are people too.
Schmucks are people too.